Greetings and welcome to Spiritual Magic Journey. This is the free Pendulum reading. I was trying to work and get this to go live so we could do some live streaming. I don't know what happened. YouTube kept saying that the video output wasn't coming in good enough to keep the stream going, and it was that. What I took that to mean was that all my viewers would have to keep buffering the video. So I don't know what went wrong. I was using OBS Studio to do live, but I'm still going to do the reading, guys, for you. But first, I really wanted it to go live. I was really and truly wanting it to go live so we could have some fun. Even though I didn't get many questions, many people didn't want to participate. I don't know why. I did get 3 people to participate, and I'm so happy. Yes, I'm going to answer your questions. But first, I had seen a video on YouTube yesterday named that witches are going to cast a spell on Donald Trump, and I thought it was just, crazy bull crap, so I didn't even click on the video to read it. And then I was in one of the Facebook groups, for witches and pagans and Wiccans and, witchcraft and magic spells. And someone had said, let's cast a spell for Trump in his favor. Oh, did the ruckus, get started up about that. And that wasn't good. Some people were in favor for it. Some people were not. And now I see an article that I have to read to you guys. Witches are coming together to cast a spell on Donald Trump today. Oh, this is just hilarious. Here's what it says. According to the Mass Spell's Facebook page, the spell would be performed at midnight on every waning crescent moon until he is removed from office. Ha ha ha. Is that not crazy? Really? 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 You gonna put all that time and energy in that? It's apparently an open source spell, meaning you can adapt the necessary materials to what you have on hand. You can find a full list of suggested ingredients here, as well as instructions for the spell itself, courtesy of Extra Newsfeed. Important materials include an unflattering photo of the Donald himself and an orange candle stub, which you can substitute a baby carrot for, since orange candles might be hard to locate in the time for the ritual. This spell isn't intended to cause any permanent damage to the Trump, well, at least physically speaking. Instead, the magic is supposed to stop him from harming other people in the future. Who is he harming? What? Let me read on. Fingers crossed the spell is effective in some way or another, because that would be nice, is what they're saying. There are plenty of variations on the traditional spell that various magic users have suggested. For instance, one user suggested using Trump's catchphrase, so that in place of "so mote it be," you instead would say "you're fired." I mean, that is just too hilarious, people. That is just really, really hilarious. I wasn't aware that reality television lines could be used in magic rituals. But hey, you learn something new every day. Now I'm reading this article. If you thought a mass uprising of witches against Trump was dramatic enough, think again. Members of the Christian Nationalist Alliance, a Christian organization that promotes a nationalistic principle of America First, will be holding a day of prayer at the same time as the mass spell. This is a declaration of spiritual war, and it requires a response, member Kevin Ambrose wrote in the Alliance website. It's unclear how this suddenly turned into a war between witches and the CNA, but apparently there are a few rogue agents in the mix who support him. A few magic users will be casting spells in favor of Trump, according to the Facebook's page, Chaos Magicians for Trump. Wow. While extra news feed can't guarantee the efficiency of the spell, it is clear that some magic users are prepared to continue casting the spell until they see results. Well, you know what, guys? Them spellcasters are going to have a long time to be casting those spells. We'll have to wait and see how it works out. Oh my, that is funny. That is hilarious. What in the hell? Oh, excuse my French. Are people, what in the world is going on? Oh, so they're going to be doing that for a long time. But, me and Tristan were out in the woods, yesterday walking. I didn't get to upload the video, but I plan to upload it tonight. And, of course, it's named Conspiracy Tidbits, something to think about. And I talk about that, about Donald Trump's in it. That I talk a little bit about him and his presidency. But anyway, we're here to do a free pendulum reading. This is my pendulum. One of my many pendulums. This is a rose quartz pendulum. With a nice rose quartz, big chunk, with a pyramid at the bottom. And this is what I'll be using. I made this board so it would be easier for you guys to follow along with it. Of course, when I'm dowsing for myself, in my own personal time, my pendulum does not swing, up and down, left to right, and that way. Mine usually does the circle for me, but I wanted to do this, and I wanted my pendulum to make sure it, followed the rules, which I've already confirmed that it would follow the rules with the, up and down and sideways, left and right. I've also got yes and no on here. Don't know, and we've also got maybe. But for the people that did participate, and I guarantee you, next time I have a free pendulum reading, I will know what I'm doing when it comes to doing it live, because I wanted to have fun. I wanted people to join in, and we just talk about, talk a lot of stuff. If they had questions, if they were too scared to send me their, questions and their birth date. It didn't have to really be about you or someone else. It could be about life in general. As long as it didn't pertain to, what did I say, death and, what did I say, health. So, let's start with the first one that I got. From a lady named Susan, who was born in the 1970. And Susan wants to know if she will find a long-term job in March. Will Susan find a long-term job in March? This is for Susan, born in 1970. And the pendulum is clearly saying, yes, Susan, you will find a long-term job in March. Now, she's got a second question to this. And she wants to know, will the employer pay the annual salary that she is requesting? And the pendulum must have already knew. Yes. Yes, they will, Susan. They will pay the annual salary that you are going to request for this long-term job in March. Okay. Now, let's move to the next one. Now, the next one that I received, the person didn't give me their full birth date. And this person goes by the name of Marcia. Now, Marcia had a question if she would meet new love soon. Will she meet a new love soon? This is for Marcia, and I'm hoping that the pendulum can correctly answer your question since you didn't give me your full birth date. But Marcia was born in 63. And she wants to know, will she meet new love soon? And this is for Marcia. Marcia, yes, you will meet new love soon. Marcia had a second question. And she wants to know, will she find a new job soon? Again, this is for Marcia, born in 63. And yes, you will find a new job soon. Now, guys, when you are asking these questions, you can be specific. Like if you want to point, say like a time frame. If you wanted to say like before July or before June, or before the end of the year, you can reference your questions that way instead of saying soon, because soon could mean next year. Soon for the other side, when they're communicating with us, could mean, what you mean, the end of the year, next year, soon. I've had that happen to me, soon, and they're talking about next year. So you can, the next time we have a free reading, you can say, is it going to be for a certain time, before a certain time, and get a reference point so you can get a better, pinpoint answer to your question. Now, the next person that sent me a question is Felicia. And she was born in 67. So this question is for Felicia, born in 67. Felicia wants to know, will she receive the job offer from Nissan? Will Felicia receive the job offer from Nissan? That is a yes, Felicia. You will receive the job offer. Now you also ask when. When, the pendulum cannot answer. If you would have given a reference point, will it be in March? Ask another question like, will it be in March? But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to help you out there, Felicia. I'm actually going to break it down. Because when you put when, that's not, it needs to be in a question, form. Like when. If you want to know when, it would be like, will I get the job offer in March? Will I get it in April? Will I get it in May? So let's break it down for Felicia, since we only got 3 questions. I'm kind of sad about that. I wanted like 25 questions to answer for you guys. I wanted to have fun, and I really wanted to do this live, but I will figure out what the problem was with the not putting the video output right. But Felicia, so Felicia will get the job offer from Nissan. Will Felicia get this job offer from Nissan in the month of February? This month in February, will Felicia get the job offer from Nissan in the month of February? No, Felicia, it's not going to happen this month in February. So let's move on. Will Felicia get this job offer from Nissan in March of 2017, which is next month? There you go, Felicia. You will get the Nissan job offer in March of 2017. Now, Felicia also had another question, which I have no idea what this is, but I'm going to ask it. Felicia, born in 1967, had a second question. Will she receive approval for her PhD dissertation proposal? And I have no idea what that is. I didn't look it up. I have no idea. Will she receive approval for her PhD dissertation proposal? Felicia, 67. Yes, you will receive the approval. Will she graduate? And graduate, she asks, in 2017. That is a big yes, Felicia, you will. And namaste to you. Awesome. Awesome. So there you go, Felicia. So it looks like it's great news for all three of the people that decided to send me their questions. I wish there were more. I would have loved to have done 25 questions for you guys. But anyways, if we were live, I could have picked some questions out of the chat or the comment section where you can chat and comment. So I'm trying to think of what, like I said, I'm uploading a video tonight of Tristan and I walking in the woods with the conspiracy tidbits. But I'm going to go ahead and ask this question again to the Pendulum because of this mass spell that's going to go against Donald Trump that these witches are going to cast. Oh me, oh my. They should probably try to put a little love in their hearts and work on their heart chakra instead of doing it so he can't hurt people in the future. By saying what? You're fired? Oh my goodness gracious, yes. See, I wanted to have fun. I wanted this to be live, but I'm going to do this for you guys. I'm going to ask Pendulum, our newly elected president, Donald J. Trump, will he remain in office for the next 4 years? Yes, he will, folks. Now, will Donald J. Trump remain in office as our President of the United States of America for 8 years? Will he be elected a second term? Yes, and that is a big hell yes with the swing of the pendulum, as you can see. So, thank you. You can stop moving now. Thank you. And you did a very good job. I thank you. And we may have another question if I can think of one, but thank you. So when I said that those witches would, because when I said those witches will be doing a lot of spells, they'll be doing it for the next 8 years on the waning. Oh, what is happening? What is happening? Oh, that is funny. What else can we ask? Man, I wish we're at 21 minutes. It's probably going to take a couple of hours to upload this video and get it on YouTube tonight. It'll probably be a wee in the hours of the morning. But let me ask one more question before we leave. What can I ask? That's why I wish it was live. I could get your questions. Oh, I don't know what to ask. I guess I'll leave it at that. But thank you. I just want to thank everyone. I can't think of anything to ask. I promise next time I will figure out what the problem is, why I couldn't go live. And we will be going live so we can have some fun and I can answer all your questions that you might have. But I love each and every one of you. Make sure you hit the subscribe button below so you can keep up to date. Let's do this again next Saturday. Let's see if I can have the recording or the streaming going live on YouTube, figured out. I thought I did, but obviously, I didn't. The video output wasn't strong enough. So I'll work on that this week, and let's do this again Saturday. I'll put up another reminder of a free pendulum reading. You just send me your information this week, and let's do this again next Saturday night, guys. I love each and every one of you. I hope this helps you in your journey through life. Blessings, my friend.